Hello there, my name is Jack Reilly and I am on Team VRacer for the 2022 Fall 2023 Spring CS Senior Design. To complete this project, I'll be working alongside a CS Major Shane Reilly, another CS Major Ryan Richter, a fellow Computer Engineering Major, Binh Luong, and a third CS Major Hao Truong. To complete this project, we'll be working under the advisement of Dr. Jillian Aurisano. So, the goal of this project is to create an RC car that is controlled by VR hand gloves. The goal is to be able to control the car through hand gestures that can make the car move forward, backward, or turn. If this goal is met before the deadline of late March, we would like to make a further addition by adding a 360-degree camera and linking the camera as well as the glove to a VR headset or possibly a laptop monitor. During this project at the very beginning, really, we wanted to really figure out the user experience that we want this car to relate to. We ended up working with the idea of making the car a stealth machine to be used during military operations. Given that end goal, we created these 5 user stories. As a recon team member, I want to be able to clear a building or room silently without risking the life of me or my team members. As a military officer, I want the RC car to have a stable connection so that we can limit the risks of a dangerous operation. As a troop with no piloting or any video game experience, I want the RC car to be controlled using a VR glove so that I can learn quickly through natural motions. As a field-based operator, I want the RC car to be very quiet, if not silent, so that I am not exposed through noise when the car is scouting. And as a task force leader, I want the car to be able to cover rough terrain so that I can use it in many different environments. Some constraints for this project that we have run into or are at the very least keeping in mind while we work on it are that the connection between the car and the VR gloves has to be secure. This way, we can make sure that there is no other connection that can take control of the car besides the actual user. Considering the car is a military operation, this is extremely crucial to this project. The car has to be able to navigate through terrain and any kind of weather condition, and by using a rechargeable battery, the project will not cause any pollution to the environment. A language barrier will be removed, but potential drawback is limiting the audience to those with fully functioning arms. While this is a potential drawback, given again that this RC car will be constructed with the military in mind, officers typically have to pass a physical in order to get in, so this drawback is not as big as we previously thought. Lastly, we want the RC car to be safe to use and require no specific expertise or skill to operate the vehicle to its full potential. We are expecting to have the prototype version ready and running by January of 2023. This way we can test the prototype and make improvements based on test and trial. This will be a big part of the project, is completing the RC car and allowing us to test it over and over again and make changes and possibly the addition of the camera as we move forward. The final project should be done by the end of March. We expect to have a fully functional car which can be controlled by the user through the use of a VR glove. We would very much like to have a 360-degree camera mounted on the car and linked to the VR headset or a laptop monitor to see the current view of the car. This will allow for even greater success during stealth missions, as well as a better view and feel of where the car is for long distance missions. In order to complete this project, we've divided the work amongst the 5 of us. My main focus is researching the building of the vehicle and specifically reducing the noise of the motors. Hao's focus has been researching the glove and the vehicle interface, as well as configuring haptic sensors for the glove. Ryan's been working on researching and creating a list of potential hand gestures, and will soon be able to configure these hand gestures based on trials. Binh's main focus is constructing and designing the VR gloves, as well as designing a 360-degree camera for the RC car. And Shane's main focus is designing and building a receiver for the camera, glove, and the car. At the expo, we expect a demo that involves a fully functional RC car that can be driven through the use of the VR glove. The VR glove will have some level of haptic feedback for the driver. Secondly, the user will be provided a glove, given a brief demo on how to use it, and will have the ability to maneuver the vehicle around using the glove. The hand signals should feel relatively intuitive for the user. Thank you.